What if I told you you could set up your entire business with free software? That's right, no more spending thousands of dollars on funnel builders and page builders and shopping carts and all this other crazy stuff. I'm going to show you a way that I run a 7-figure business on a free software known as WordPress. That's right, I run this on WordPress using the free version. I have a paid hosting account, obviously, because I want to have my own hosting. I don't want to use the super rundown version of WordPress. So we're using a hosted version. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you exactly how I set this up so that I could generate leads, I could capture sales, I could get traffic, and run everything. So in today's training for the next 40 minutes or so, I'm going to go through and break down how I use WordPress, unlike anyone else I've ever seen, to actually drive more sales, more leads, and more money into my pocket with affiliate marketing, e-commerce, and more. That's right, you could actually set this up for e-commerce and have an entire e-commerce store on your WordPress, which is crazy, right? All these funnel companies are telling us we need to buy all this stuff, but in actuality, we really don't. And I've been doing this stuff for about 20 years. I've been working with WordPress for about 10, maybe 12 years now. And what I've found is it is absolutely easy. So when you get into stuff, and this is the reason I don't do it, right? I go and buy software and I tinker with it for a while and I'm like, wait, this is way more confusing than simple old WordPress. And so what we're going to do is we're going to talk to you about how this is absolutely simple. We're going to break it down for you and show you how everything works. And I'm going to show you behind the scenes of a 7-figure business that I run where I literally use WordPress. And this is pretty much what I'm doing on all of my businesses. So let's dive right in and talk about how this works. Now, first and foremost, what you're going to notice is WordPress is set up, and a lot of people think of WordPress as a blogging platform. And when they think blogging, they think, well, you know, it's kind of cute and everything. You can blog about your travel, or you can blog about what you eat that day, or you could talk about your life. And that's really what people think WordPress is all about and blogging is all about. But it's actually not. You see, WordPress is not just a blog platform. It's what's known as a CMS, or content management system. It's a system of managing your content. Now, there's 2 ways that WordPress manages your content. The first way is through what is known as a page. Okay, we got page here. The second way is what is known as a post. Now, this might seem basic, it might seem easy. You might say, well, Marcus, I know what a page and a post is, but how do I make this work? All right, is everyone seeing us okay? I think you guys are seeing us, hopefully. I believe so. Let me just double check our stream here. I believe everyone is. Let's see. Yes, we are live. Okay, cool. All right, so the page and the post are very easy to look at, and what we want to notice is the difference between what a page and a post is, right? So a page is a static page where you keep something on that you want to live on there forever, right? So like if I'm setting up an opt-in page, that would be a page that I set up. If I'm setting up a squeeze page or a landing page or anything that I want to have static, that's what I use my pages for. Now, I can also use it for like sales pages and stuff like that, right? So very simple, very easy. We're going to look at that and we're going to focus on it and be like, okay, cool. So we're going to use these pages for that stuff. Now, a post is what we're going to use to try to get search engine traffic, and maybe we could use it to send people from our mailing list and things like that. Now, I'm going to go ahead and go through this and show you how it works. And before I do, I want to let you know that if you've never set up a WordPress blog, it's very simple to do. You can go over to gohubsite.com. There's a video with instructions on how to set up your first blog. It'll cost you about $6 to $7 per month to have WordPress hosting, right? So like $6 a month and you got a complete business. You know, that's pretty unheard of. Like if you go run a business in brick and mortar, it costs hundreds of thousands of dollars to start. And this is something you could start for $6 a month. So you can go to gohubsite.com to get that. Now, what I'd like to do is I'd like to take you inside one of my blogs here. Okay, this is the Affiliate Marketing Dude blog. It's the one that I use to run my teaching business off of. I have hundreds of blogs in many different niches. We're starting new blogs all the time. We got a lot of stuff going on, and we use the same platform for everything. Okay, so this is a blog that is running on the WordPress platform. Now, a lot of people would look at this and say, well, Marcus, that doesn't really look like a blog. Like, I've never seen a blog look like that. That's right. That's because we're using it as a content management system. Now, what you're going to notice is that on the first page of my blog, there's pretty much nothing to do except opt in. right? They want to download the toolbar. They go here, they get my free affiliate marketing toolbar, and boom, there we go, right? So that's kind of how this is working. And I could even have the opt-in box here, like on my other blog, which is, what is it? Forgot. Simpleblogtheme.com. Simpleblogtheme.com. This is also using WordPress, and you see I have the opt-in box right on it, right? So it's like, oh, boom, here we go. We got the opt-in box. Now notice, you really can't do anything other than opt-in. Now this is very important because up until now, using WordPress kind of just was like, hey, here's all my content. Here it is. Check it all out. Go read everything. And when you leave, and don't leave your email, thanks for visiting. I'm glad I helped you out with free info. All right, we don't want to do that. We want to control the flow of how everything works, which is why we're using this stuff. Now you'll see also on the Affiliate Marketing Dude page, I use links to link to some of my top posts or my top pages and everything like that, right? So it's extremely simple to do. I also have my live chat on here because, hey, that's a great way to make sales, right? So we have all this stuff on here. Now you'll notice that if I was to send someone to this page, this would be like my landing page. So I could actually send paid traffic to this, and I do, and it actually converts really, really well. Now if I sent paid traffic to a regular standard old WordPress blog, the way that most people use them with the common themes and all this other stuff, you're not going to get a good conversion rate. So what we have to do is we have to take back control, and we need to understand how this works. Now, one of the other cool things I like about WordPress is the fact that Google loves WordPress, right? Search engines absolutely love WordPress. So if you're going for free traffic, it's very important that you use this the right way. Now, what you're going to notice here, if you were to go to Google and search for how does honey make money, which is our latest video about how the honey app makes money, you'll see that we're ranking page 2, and we just got picked up a couple of days ago, so it'll start to grow, and this term gets like 9,000 searches a month, which is pretty cool. But what you're going to notice is that if you go to this page, right, you're going to see now I have a link to my video. It's got the headline up here. So notice how the content structure is not like a blog. It's more like a landing page or sales page, right? This is done on purpose. It's very important that you do it this way. Now, you'll notice, one, it ranks in the search engines, right? So there it is in the search engines. We got tons of rankings using this method. And then we have our link that goes to the video. And then down here, I have my content that talks about the honey stuff. I also have images and things like that. And over here, I have links to other articles, and I have my sales messages, right? So it's very, very important. Now, I want you to notice that this is done on the same exact blog, right? So this page here is a page, and it's a landing page. I get them here, and boom, they opt in. This is a post. Okay, very, very important because your posts are what are going to get ranked. It's what you're going to use for other stuff. So what we're looking at here is when you have your page. Okay, you're going to have your pages here. Now, let's say you got, I don't know, 5, 10, 50 pages or whatever, however many pages you have. Okay, now these pages, the idea on these pages is for conversion. Okay, now the idea on everything's for conversion, but the pages are more specific because what you're going to do is you're going to drive deliberate traffic to your pages. Now, the cool thing is you can have as many pages as you want, right? You can have as many as you want, and they don't all have to show up on the main page. You can actually hide them, and we'll show you how to do that as well. So the pages here are all about conversions, right? So I can make a page that is like this here, okay? Or not this one. I can make a page that's like this. So this page is always there. It always says download the toolbar, whatever. Right now, I could go and I can run paid traffic to it. I could send people from YouTube videos to it. I could send social media traffic to it. I could send traffic from anywhere to this page. I could buy ads, solo ads, whatever, right? I can get lots of people to this page. It's going to convert. It's going to get a lot of people into my funnel, into my opt-ins, and I can send them other stuff. Very important. Now, when we have these, right, we're going to say these are the things we're using. So we're going to take our traffic. Okay, so here's our traffic, boom. And we're going to have our traffic here, and we're going to send it to the pages. Okay, this is our deliberate traffic. Now, on the back end, what you're going to have is lots of posts. So if you have like 50 pages or 10 pages or whatever, you're going to have like 150 posts. Okay, so here's all your posts. And now your posts are designed for a different method. Okay, the post is designed twofold. One, it's designed to get SEO traffic. Okay, so right now I'm getting visitors. We just logged in before this training, and people are on the honey page looking for how does honey make money. So I'm getting traffic for it. Okay, number 2, we're going to use this for interacting with our audience. Interact. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to have all these posts and everything, and we're going to have our content, and we'll try to make the content twofold. So like when I do the post for the honey video I made, I didn't just make it like, oh, hey, let's just put this up. Actually went for some keywords that I knew would rank, and you can see they're ranking. So I did it twofold. Now, I also use that to send my mailing list traffic to. So what's going to happen here is your pages are going to be here to pick up the stuff, right? So this is going to be your page, and it's going to pick up and get the leads. So gather leads. So like, let's say you have 4 different pages, okay? And you have one page, and this page is about the free toolbar. Okay, so we're like, hey, this is about free toolbar, okay, or giveaway, whatever your giveaway is. Okay, giveaway 1. Okay, and then let's say like you go out there and you're like, okay, well now I got traffic for like the honey thing. You know, it's not exactly like affiliate marketing traffic, but it is people looking for how to make money. Maybe I could say, well, let's make another page that's going to be a giveaway for maybe like a free little guide about you know, how to do affiliate marketing or whatever. And this is the same thing. Like if you're in the market for Bible verses or spiritual stuff, right? You can go out and you can have a page that's like, get my top 100 Bible verses for depression. And then you can have another page that's like, get my top 100 Bible verses for happiness or whatever, right? So you have these two, and you can actually link from the posts and the pages, or the posts here that get the traffic, right? So I can take this here post, maybe this is the honey post, right? And I'm like, okay, cool. Now I can link this over here, right here. And I could be like, hey, you want to get my free guide on honey or whatever, or free guide on how things make money online, go to the page and put the opt-in, right? Does this make sense to everyone? Everyone getting this? Okay, so it's very easy to do. Now, also, you can use pages for several different things. Let's say, you know, you're just in like affiliate marketing or whatever, and maybe you just want to make a splash page. I'll spell it right this time for those that saw the last video. Splash page is designed to get people to do whatever you want them to do. So maybe I'm in the Bible niche, right? And I'm like, okay, well, I get all these posts, and all these posts are ranking for Bible verses about this, Bible verses about that, Bible verses about this, Bible verses about that. Great, wonderful. Now what? Right? I got a big list of Bible verses. Now, up until now, it'd just live on the search engine, and you'd hope that some people click your ads, and, you know, maybe they'll click or whatever. Now, what I can do is I can actually make a splash page, and I could say, well, you know, this article right here, or this whatever, is getting a lot of traffic for Bible verses about depression. So maybe I could make a little link that says, if you're struggling with depression, click here, right? And then I can have an opt-in that says, hey, if you need help with depression, maybe check out this affiliate offer, this affiliate offer, or this affiliate offer. Or if I'm in the Bible niche, maybe I can make that page I mentioned on my other video where we have little boxes, and it's like, download the New King James, download the King James, download the NIV, download this, download that, download this, right? And then boom, they're going to click, and I am going to get paid when they download the thing. This is going to increase your conversion a lot, right? I've seen this increase my conversion like crazy. So now when we do this, we need to understand how it works, and we need to understand how to set all this up, okay? So let's go ahead and go into WordPress, and let's show you what this looks like. All right, so we see here, this is a page. I also have a page about how to become a super affiliate. And you see I have my little slide plugin here to show them some websites. So that would be a page as well. I have a page about our products, and these are the page about the products, and very, very simple. All right, so we have this, and then we have a page about reviews with different reviews of people who have done the stuff and done really well, right? So we have all these reviews and all these products and all this stuff here. These are all pages, okay? So when we're going into the outline, these are all under this category. Now, when I go into my WordPress, we're going to go here to the WordPress dashboard. You're going to see it's laid out the same way. Now, you need to understand it the way that I use it, because if you don't understand it that way, you're going to get stuck in like blogging, which that's not what we want to do. Now, we are using a blog platform, but we're not exactly using it as it's intended, right? What you're going to notice about how I do things, I always tweak things to make them work the way I want them to work, because the way I want them to work is to make me money, not just to look cute or provide information for free or whatever. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to see on the WordPress dashboard. And again, if you haven't started your first WordPress site, go to gohubsite.com. That's GOHUBSITE.com, right? I'll put it on the screen. There it is. Gohubsite.com. And you can start your first blog really quick. Okay, and it'll look just like this. When you set it up, this is what you're going to see. Okay, so what I do is I have pages and posts here. Now, one of the things you're going to notice is that under appearance, okay, you're going to notice themes. Okay, these themes, a lot of them come with WordPress, and a lot of them are not like what we want to use. Okay, so what I use is I use a really simple, really quick loading WordPress theme that works on mobile. So if you go to Affiliate Marketing Dude on your phone, it looks the same as on a computer, just a little bit smaller because your phone's not as big as your computer, right? So I use this now. This theme that I use, we do have available for you guys. You can get it at simpleblogtheme.com, the sample site I showed you, right? Very simple, very easy. You could go in and put your logo. You guys can see I have my logo here. I have all this. All this is customizable, so you can customize it however you want. Now, it's very important that instead of using the standard blog theme, we're actually using something that we can control. Okay, we need to be in control. If you don't control your stuff, it's not going to make money the way it should. Okay, so we're going to go in there. We're going to do the theme. You could go to simpleblogtheme.com, download the mobile version of the theme, and then you would just install it by clicking on upload, and boom, within seconds, you'll have the theme and you're good to go. Okay, and you can edit it just by going to theme options, and then under theme options, you'll see down here is where all our links and codes are, right? You can see it's very easy. It just has like link 1, link 2, link 3, and you can put your image in there. Okay, so very simple. So that the theme is the basic way that the site looks. Now we want it to be simple, we want it to be easy, and we want it to be based on direct response marketing. Direct response marketing says, hey, a red headline at the top does really good. Okay, now conventional wisdom is going to say, well, you need a header. You got to have a fancy thing that spins in and says, welcome to the Affiliate Marketing Dude. And maybe I'll come on there and be all fancy. That stuff doesn't convert. I've actually tested things. There have been tests that I've done, tests that big companies have done, and they say that even just having a header, like if I had an image above the headline, that would drop 30% conversion, right? 30% of the people would leave just because of the header. Okay, so I mean, we're going to follow the math on this, not what I think. And this is an argument people get into me all the time. They're like, Marcus, I want my site to look a certain way. And I'm like, well, then you must hate money because that's not going to sell. Pretty usually doesn't sell. And when people look at my sites, they're like, Marcus, you know, this looks kind of, you know, it's not that attractive, right? I don't care because I care about sales, right? So I want something easy, something simple, something I could put up now. Like I can click on add post. I could put a new post up in less than 10 minutes. I could be ready to go. I could send it out. I could be making money super fast. Okay, so we've got to look at that. Now that's the theme. The theme is controlling this image back here, the gray image with the little bubbles, which you can choose whatever background you want. All you got to do is download the theme at Simple Blog Theme, get whatever image you want, replace the gray one with your image. Very simple. I think it's called page.jpg or something like that. Super easy, right? Then you would go through and just add your logo here if you want. You don't have to have a logo. It doesn't matter. And then you'd put your fancy links like disclaimers and your privacy policy terms and all that stuff, okay? So now we have that set up. Now, once you have that set up, your theme's ready to go. Then what you're going to do is you're just going to go and you're going to set up what I call the blog structure. This is extremely important, okay? The structure of your blog controls everything. If you structure it wrong, it's not going to work, right? It'll work, but it's not going to work the way that we want it to, which is like putting money in my pocket. Okay, so what we're going to do first and foremost, after we do our theme, is we're going to go over to settings, and then we're going to go to general. Now, under general settings, we want to make sure that our title and everything is good. So my title is Affiliate Marketing Dude, tagline, become an affiliate marketer, good. Okay, so just make sure that looks good there. Next, we're going to go to general, and we're going to go to reading. Under general and reading, it's very important that your home page displays a static page. This is your page. This is like the holy grail page that people go to when they go to your main site. Like if I say go to Affiliate Marketing Dude, I don't want them just to go to a blog post junk. I want them to go to a specific page I want, which is the page that is to get them to download my toolbar. So if they go to affiliatemarketingdude.com, boom, I want you to download the toolbar. That's what I want you to do. So I set that up as my main page. Now what this is going to do is it's going to hide all your other content from everyone who comes to your page. This is important. We want to hide that because I don't want someone that comes and says, what's an affiliate marketing dude, to just come here and look at all the content and look at all the links and eventually be like, great info, I'm out of here. I don't want that. I want them to go through the path the way that I want them to go through the path, because you need to control how people consume your content. This is your content. You worked at making it. You need to control how people consume it, when they get in, what they do when they get there, how they ask for more content, when they join your list. You need to control that. That's what the whole hype about funnels is all about. Everyone's like, oh, you need a funnel software. And, there's some decent funnel software. But the reason funnels got hyped is because people didn't understand this. Now, I've been doing funnels since like 2003. We just, we didn't get all hyped up about them because we were like, that's what I do. I don't know what it is. It's a page, that's what I do. And so we had that. But now people are hyped up about it because they didn't understand direct response marketing. But there's books here on my shelf where they were talking about funnels years ago, right? And so what is a funnel? A funnel is a way to deliberately position your content so people go through it in an order. What's a product launch? A product launch is a way to deliberately put your content so people consume it in a simple, in a straightforward, deliberate order. That's all it is. We are delivering content in an order that we want it delivered. Very simple. So instead of just being like, here's my blog, here's 100 posts, I want to be like, hey, dude, check out step one. Here's step one. And in step one, you need to do this. And then you do step one, and I say step two, step three, step four. Okay, I hope you like these steps. Now go buy something. Right? Very simple. I've made millions of dollars with product launches. Other people have made more than that with their product launches, and it's all based on the same thing. And guess what? I do my product launches on WordPress. I do all my stuff on WordPress. I've been using WordPress exclusively for about 8-10 years now, and it's very easy to do. Anyone can do this. Like if you can type, you can do this. So when we go through, we're like, okay, yeah, WordPress, that's pretty cool. So now I go in, and I'm like, okay, I got my reading settings. I'm going to do a static page. I'm going to choose my page. Okay, mine is the download the affiliate marketing tools here. That's the page I use. Okay, then what we're going to do is we're going to go to permalinks, and then we're going to choose post name. Very simple. Just scroll down, go to post name. That's it. Click it, hit save. You're done. You're set. You're ready to go. Now all you got to do is say, well, what do I want to happen? How do I want it to happen? How do I want it to work? What am I going to do here, right? Very simple. Okay, now there's some other plugins you can use and things like that. But for the most part, you can get by just using the stuff that I teach you, right? Like you could actually go, let's say I wanted to make a new page, right? And I'm like, okay, I want to make a new page. So I'm going to go new page, right? And I can actually, I got to log back in. I don't know why it likes to log me out, but that's all good, right? If I want to make a new page, I can actually go in and make a page in a simple way, right? And then I can make an opt-in page or whatever. And it's super easy. Like all you do is go to page, add new, right? Like this. Okay, you title your page. All right, very simple. If you want to add an opt-in box, you just use our opt-in box creator. Put your Aweber list name, thank you post. So the post is going to be, the thank you page is going to be a post. Okay, keep that in mind because it's going to be a post, right? So I would just add a new post. That would be my thank you post. And then boom, once I'm done with this, I have a funnel, right? So it's super easy to do and super easy to change things. Like I can literally do this at the drop of a hat where I'm like, I can make a post right now. I can put my links on the post. I can send it to my email list and boom, I can get sales. I did it yesterday. We got sales. I did it this morning and you guys are on the webinar, right? All of this stuff works in a really, really easy fashion. And the key is to remember how it's all structured, right? You got to understand the difference between the pages and the posts. Got to understand where I want things. Now, another important thing to realize is that you are also going to have what's called a sidebar. Okay, your sidebar is something that you can control to an extent. Okay, now I use my plugin, which is called the Funnel Voodoo plugin. which you could get as part of what I'm offering today or as part of our mentor class at marcusmentor.me. Now, what the sidebars are is like this. So I have my recent post. This is my sidebar. I have these ads here. This is my sidebar. So basically what we're looking at here is this is a 2-column site. Okay, the columns are pretty much like it starts here and it goes all the way down. And the only reason this doesn't look like a column is because I have a big thing here. You can have a big image. You can have a big video. You can put something here that's big and it'll look like a 1 column. Right now you'll see on some of my other stuff like Expedia affiliate program. Okay, this one, it's the same exact theme, just that box is not blocking this little thing. Okay, I purposely do that. I do that on purpose, right? Very simple. And it's like now I have that. I could either block this or I could keep it. Now I like to keep this on some of them because this one doesn't really have a video. So I'm like, hey, click over here for my free tool. And you'll see on those, I just make a little image. Takes me literally like, I don't know, 2.5 minutes to make this image. And when they click it, boom, they go here. They can opt in. Now notice, here's the cool part. They never left my site. They're still there. They could go here and be like, well, you know, hey, let's check out this other stuff. Same thing with like my Netflix affiliate program one and all this other stuff. And what you're going to see is that as a bonus, I also rank for this stuff, right? So this stuff is starting to get picked up in Google and it's starting to get rankings and people are coming to these pages, which is why I put this here so that I can get them to opt in. Okay, is this making sense to everyone? Everyone following along? Give us a thumbs up if it's following along, if you're following along. Okay, very cool. So what you're going to do is you're going to use this different method, okay? And you're going to send all your deliberate traffic here. So this is what we call cold traffic, okay? So all the traffic that doesn't know who I am goes to the pages. Got it? Type it in the box. Say, page equals cold traffic. That's what we're doing. We're getting cold traffic to the pages, okay? Now the posts are going to be primarily for interacting with my audience. So it's primarily warm traffic / SEO optimized. We'll just put opt, right? So warm traffic or SEO optimized. Now the reason I do this is because I want to do both, right? If I'm doing all the work to make a post to send to my list, I might as well take 5 minutes and make it so it ranks in the search engine. Might as well. Like, who wouldn't want free traffic? Okay? And then what we do is we just take the people that come to certain posts, send them back to the pages, and there we go. Now, the cool thing about this is you can actually make sales pages on your blog, right? Like, you could use different softwares. You could use PayPal. I could have a PayPal button right on the blog that says, click here to add to cart. Boom. Goes to my PayPal. I'm paid. Super simple. You can see some examples of this like on my sobriety website, talksober.com. We do this with a shopping cart. So when it says like support the Talk Sober show, they go and boom, it just loads this, which is in the sidebar, and boom, there it is, right? Now you'll notice also that like 99% of blogs, if you started them after like 2015 or 2016, they're going to be secure. Right? By nature, most web hosts support secure stuff. If not, you can spend 10 seconds, put a security thing on your website. It literally is just like one file, I think. And you just secure your website. Now it's HTTPS. And then I can have my thing there and they can order straight from my site. Like, it's not that hard to do. A lot of this stuff, people just overcomplicate. Now, some of the other things you could do, like if you don't want to get a shopping cart software and you just want to do this free, you could literally use PayPal. Now, as far as your affiliate offers, right, you can put those wherever you want. So on some of mine, like we have one that's called Start Here First, which is the page that you get to when you go to gohubsite.com. At gohubsite.com, this is where you go. And it's like, hey, sign up for web hosting, right? And so what I do is I'm like, oh, well, I'll just link you to my affiliate offer. You click here, you go to the affiliate offer, buy web hosting, I get paid. Same kind of thing with pages that I do about Aweber or other affiliate offers that I promote. And it's super easy to do. Guys, this is not hard to do. Like, if you're confused with funnel builders and landing pages and lead pages and all this other crap, listen to your old buddy Marcus, because Marcus likes simple stuff. I'm the guy that like, I buy something that I have to put together and I don't read the instructions because I hate instructions. and then there's like a bunch of bolts left over, and my wife's like, what the hell happened? And I'm like, well, they gave us extra bolts. And she's like, are you sure the kids are going to be safe on that? And I'm like, yeah, no problem. I fixed it real good, right? But I don't read directions. I kind of just make my own way. And what I've done is I've made my own way. And I've made my own way with WordPress that works with everything. Product launches, affiliate programs, sales pages, landing pages, squeeze pages, whatever you want, you could do it here. Now, if you're going to collect an email list, you could use like a free autoresponder if you're totally cheap and you don't really want to have control over your list. Or you could go to like Aweber and get it for, $17 a month. You could put Aweber on your blog. You could use Kartra. You could use everything with WordPress. WordPress is very simple. It's based on basic HTML markup language, which is like the way that the internet talks and says, hey, make this picture here. So it's very easy, right? And you don't even need to know coding. Like you could literally just go here and be like, well, I kind of want to put an image in here. So let's see, how do we put an image in here, Marcus? And you just go to your stuff here and you're like, oh, well, I want to put this image here. And you drag it, and now you got an image there. And you can title your image or whatever, and you insert it there, and there you go. Now you got an image, right? Super easy. Oh, well, I want the image to be smaller. We drag it smaller. If you want to make a link, you're like, click here for some stuff, right? You highlight it, you click the little link button, you put your link in there, right? You want to go in there and put like custom code from an affiliate network that you don't understand, which, a lot of it is confusing. You just go here, you paste it in text, and it'll read the HTML, and it'll put it right on there. Super, super easy. Guys, WordPress is the easiest, most simple way to do this. But the problem is people use WordPress as a blogging thing, and they get hung up on themes and pretty looks and spinny things and whatever. I'm hung up on conversion. That's all I care about is conversion. All I want to do is get as many people as possible who come to my site to put their name and email in the form, to buy stuff, to click on the affiliate offers I want them to click on, everything. And when you control it this way, it's super easy. Now, some of the other plugins that I use, I'll run down those real quick. These are custom plugins. I've spent over $150,000 making these plugins. They're pretty easy to use, which is why I made them personally, because it's like, I want them to be easy. So if you do want to make like a funnel on your WordPress, you just go over to Funnel Voodoo. This is our custom plugin, and it'll literally be like, oh, hey, where do you want your opt-in page? Okay, click the button, and what's your Aweber list name? You don't even need to go get code. You just literally put the info in the plugins, right? Look at this. It's like, okay, let's do opt-in 5, right? I just click enable, put it on pages or posts or just the home page, or I could just be like, I only want it on post 421, right? Put in whatever I want it to say here. And I could be like, what's my Aweber list name? What's my thank you page? What's this? And then boom, we're ready to go. Super, super, super easy. You could choose from all different looks, different buttons. Super easy, right? And then you're good to go. And you could see you could have up to 8 of them. There's affiliates, AdSense, thank you pages, sales pages, recent comments, recent posts, which are all important to making this stuff work the way you want. Because when you go through, again, you need to control what your visitor sees, where they see it. Very, very, very simple. Okay? Very awesome. So we're going to go through and delete that comment. Okay. So we're going to go through and look at this, and it's like, there we go. I also use the Affiliate Marketing Dude tracker. This one's important because instead of having like Bitly, I hate Bitly, or Linktree or these other link shorteners or page builders or whatever. I hate that stuff because, again, they're not made for marketers. They're made for like whatever. I don't know. So instead of using Bitly or something like that, where you have bit.ly/5460805, earning now, that's a question you need to bring up somewhere else. That's not for this call. Okay. So instead of having bit.ly/1234QYXLW, I could actually send people to my site and be like, hey, if I want to send people to Aweber, all I got to do is my link is affiliatemarketingdude.com/Aweber. I'm like, boom, there you go. That's my affiliate link. So anywhere on my site, I could just send people to that, takes them right through my site to the affiliate link, and boom, I get paid when they buy stuff. So very, very simple. And it also tracks it. Right, so I could see 1,000 people have clicked on that. 444 have clicked on this. You can organize it by how many clicks they got. You could go through and be like, hey, check it out. So the hosting one, right? That got quite a few people. And instead of having a big bit.ly thing, we just go back and we're like, there we go. I could just have them go to affiliatemarketingdude.com/host and boom, super easy. So as you can see, the setup that I use is really cool. Now there's some other plugins that we're coming out with, one that I just came out with, which is freaking awesome, which will basically on your blog post. So like, let's say you have a blog post like this one for a Netflix affiliate program, right? So instead of like people having to save this or whatever, because a lot of people love PDFs. They love PDFs. I don't know why. Like people have a PDF thing. I don't know what it is, but whatever. That's cool. Let's use it. And so they come to our site and they're like, hey, I'd like to save this article. It says, it'll put up a box. It's automatic that says, download this article in PDF form. Put your name and email. And it'll actually use your Aweber. It'll put them on your mailing list. And then it'll send them to an auto-generated PDF of the page they're looking at. So all you got to do is click a button. It puts the opt-in box on there, and you're going to generate leads like crazy, right? I mean, literally cool. And that's why these plugins are so cool and so awesome to use, because we're using things based on what the market responds to. This is all about response. We're doing direct response marketing. And when you get into this, people are going to tell you all kinds of stuff about branding and images and this. That stuff doesn't sell. I think you've probably learned that by now. What sells is structuring things the right way and forcing people to go through your content the way you want them to, right? You don't just write stuff because you want it. You don't just make videos because you want it. You make it because you want people to do stuff. You want them to buy things. You want them to click things. You want them to respond to stuff, right? And that's really, really important. We'll take some Q&A towards the end. Shannon Vlogs, how you doing? We haven't talked in a long time. Good to see you here. So you want to go through and make this work in the way you want. Okay, you need to take control of what you're doing. You need to stop listening to the stuff that says all these loophole things and all this, sidetrack stuff. And you need to focus on what works. And what works is setting it up this way, right? And if you guys want a PDF of this, I can actually make a screenshot. We'll put it on our site. Just go to downloadmynotes.com. You can go to downloadmynotes.com. We have notes of all the videos. We send them out. Like right now, I don't have a screenshot of this yet, but we'll send it out later. So go there, put your name and email then. Now, if you want to learn more about this stuff, I have to force myself to record the in-depth WordPress stuff again because some things have changed since the last time I recorded it. And I know that I'm not going to record it if I just have to sit down and do it. So what I decided to do is have a live couple of classes where we go through and I teach you everything about how to make WordPress work, right? We're going to give you some plugins that I use. We'll give you all of them. We'll give you some to get you started. We're going to give you some tools. We're going to show you how this works. You're going to come on live trainings where I actually dig into WordPress. I make posts. I make pages. I show you how to make this work. This is good if you're already a WordPress guy or if you're brand new. Or if you're just like, I want to get into affiliate marketing, this is for you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay it out there for you. Now, I have priced this class inexpensive. Like it's cheaper than anything else we got going on right now. And the reason I did is because I need to sit down and make this class. So I'm going to invite you guys to join live. You're going to get the recordings and you're going to get some cool tools and everything like that. And if you're like, yeah, Marcus, I want to learn how to make this work. I want you to go in and like literally show me how to make a page, how to make a post, how to get that sidebar stuff, how to structure it right, how to put my affiliate offers, how to get these things to rank in the search engines, and how to make it all work together. Then what you're going to want to do is go over to affiliate2020.com. Over at affiliate2020.com, you're going to see a page that tells you what you're getting. So I'll bring it up and we'll show you guys what you're going to be getting with this. This is a great way to get started if you want to make money with affiliate marketing, but you're like, Marcus, I've wanted to get in your courses, but they're pretty expensive. I know they're worth it, but they're kind of expensive. This is a way to get started, right? So for $47 one time, you're going to get all these classes, WordPress Profit Basic Setup, or Setup Basics. I read it backwards, right? You're going to learn all the basics of how to set it up. At the end of this class, you'll be like, I know how to do that. Then you're going to go class 2. Class 2, we're going to hop on a webinar. We're going to talk about custom plugins and content control. I'm going to show you how to control all the content. All right, is our volume okay? Is everyone having issues with volume or we're good? I think we're good. Volume good? Let us know. All right, so number 2, we're going to do custom WordPress plugins and content control. Week number 3 or lesson number 3, they're not going to be weekly, they'll be in succession. It'll be a rapid fire thing. Session number 3, setting up simple funnels. Session 4, traffic guiding and offer placement. Session 5, running tests and capturing data. This is important. Session 6, traffic methods overview. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through and I'm going to give you all these, right? Now, if you were to get these separate, usually I charge $97 for each webinar, but since this is something that's more techy and less like the other stuff, they're $47 each, okay? Next, we're going to give you plugins and tools, bonuses, lots of cool stuff, right? Those are valued at $197. So if you were to buy this whole class, it'd be $497. Discount today would be $297, but what we're doing is just on this training, we're going to get you in there for $47. So for less than $50, like you're going to learn how to make WordPress work. At the end, you could go to businesses and you could like sell the service and be like, hey, we're going to set this up for you. Here we go. Right? And boom, done deal. So super easy. Again, that is affiliate2020.com. And we're going to show you exactly how to do all this in detail. I can't do it here because it'd be like a 6-hour live training. And I think I'd probably fall over because when we do the live trainings here, I can't have the air conditioner on because it's too loud. So we got to do that behind the scenes, right? So we're going to record it for you and show you how it all works. Really, really cool. At the end, you'll know exactly how to use WordPress the way that I use it so that you can build a business. Now, will you go out and do this and make a 7-figure business? Well, some people do. I don't know what you're going to get. Right? The results are not typical, implied, or guaranteed. You could make nothing. You could make a bunch of money. You could lose money. Who the hell knows? But I think you're going to understand how this works. And if you can understand how it works and you understand that it's all about getting the right traffic and putting the right thing in front of them. I'm not talking about like a blog post or a junk or whatever. I'm talking about the right thing structured the right way to get them to go and do what you want them to go and do. Because they're not going to know what to do. If you got a bunch of links like normal WordPress people have, they're going to click a bunch of links. That's human nature, right? Like if I go to a page and it's like, here's 15, funny pictures of people being dumb, right? I'm going to go there and I'm going to be like, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Okay, I'm bored. Let's get out of here. But if I structure it right and I'm like, number 1, number 2, number 3, hey, before you get to number 4, buy this shit or click this thing or do this stuff. Okay, now we're going to go and go and go, right? So really, really cool. We're going to teach you how this works. Go to affiliate2020.com if you want to be part of that class. It is going to start next week, so you do need to sign up now. And it's kind of like a intro to affiliate marketing with WordPress. So this will give you enough to get going, right? It's going to give you all the training you need to get going, to learn WordPress and set it up. Now, the only other thing you need, because a lot of people are like, $47, what's there, like a bunch of upsells, and do I need this fancy software, and I need that. The only other thing you need is web hosting, which is about $6 a month. You can find free web hosting. If you're totally strapped, that's cool, go find it. You can use it, but I would recommend regular hosting so you have more control over what you're doing. All right, so let's take some Q&A here, see what's going on. Anyone have questions over about what we went over? Okay. Yeah, Williams, I think you need to structure, and I would recommend getting in this course because you're probably doing the wrong thing the wrong way. Like if you're just going and trying to spam Reddit or whatever, it's probably not going to work. They have rules against that. Like you always need to follow the rules. And you probably don't know what your niche is, so you need to refine your niche first, okay? Very, very important. All right, do I accept PayPal? I do not. When we use PayPal, it messes with our order system, and people don't get their logins on time, so I decided to not use that. Also, I've had some nightmare stories with PayPal before, but, whatever, to each his own. My niche is freelance sales generation. Yeah, that's not really a niche. Like, not really. You need to refine your niche. Like freelance sales generator, it's like, yeah, okay, well, you need to pick who you want, right? Not just freelance sales. That's not a niche. You need to find a keyword. You need to find the stuff, okay? Attila says, hey, Marcus, this question is maybe not for today's course, but what kind of info do you store on your hub site homepage? The hub site actually is just my way to get you to start a site in practice. So we're using it for practice, but you can use it to store affiliate links. You can use it to store PDFs. You can use it to store your plugins and stuff like that. But for most part, we teach you to do the hub site for practice. Okay, and they give you the first domain free, so it's not like, you're wasting a bunch of money on your practice site. Okay, and I always like to have a practice site because, like, if I'm going to screw something up, I want it to be on the practice site. Roxana, 64 years old. Do I need to do my own videos? Of course not. Absolutely not. Shannon has a great niche. I actually found a bunch of keywords in that the other day, which made me think of her. That niche is really cool. There's a lot of people looking up the stuff. Now, the only thing I'd worry about is trademark issues, but I think they're cool with that. So, to each his own, just double check it. TX says, Marcus, if we're not new to this, would using a completely new blank site we want to do be more easier? Usually, yes. Yeah, like if you're not getting results with what you're doing, like a lot of people come to me and they're like, Marcus, you don't understand. I've been doing affiliate marketing for 15 years now. And I'm like, okay, great. How much have you made? Well, I haven't made anything yet. Well, then, yeah, you're still new. If you haven't made anything, you're still new. Okay, that's the way it works. Now, it's not a bad thing. It's actually, sometimes it's okay because I can go in and say, hey, this is what's wrong. So I would focus on that and really look at it. Very important. TX says, if we cannot make the class, can we get the after? Yeah, everything's going to be recorded, so you guys will get recordings of it. I'm actually making this part of another product, so you guys will get everything recorded all kind of nice and so you can access it all the time. All right, Southern's Finest says, my niche is battery restoration, need cheap paid traffic methods and YouTube methods. Yeah, for you, I would say join the Simple Sites course. If you have not yet set up a site, then I would recommend a high-ticket niche over at highticketniches.com. Okay. Cool. All right, any other questions, let me know. Again, that's affiliate2020.com. It's a beginner course where you can get in there, even if you're advanced. It's going to teach you some things, and you're going to walk away being like, hey, now I know how to make this stuff work. Now I know how to get traffic. Now I know how to do this. Now I know how to do that. And it's not hard to do. Like, once you do that, it's all skills, right? So it's not like I'm teaching some crazy outlandish that you're going to learn a skill. At the end of the skill, you'll be like, now I know how to make this page. You're going to learn squeeze pages and everything. What am I using to keep track of my sales? Well, if I sell a product on my own, I actually use Infusionsoft. I use Kartra and Infusionsoft for different sites, mostly because I was just testing a new one. Otherwise, my favorite would be Infusionsoft. That's because I'm selling my own product. If you're doing affiliate marketing, you're going to use the affiliate network. So if I'm like a hosting affiliate, I'd go to that company. If I'm a affiliate for Max Bounty, I'd go to Max Bounty, and they'll keep track of it. Right? So very cool. Marcus, what kind of traffic do you use when advertising free toolbars? Is it operate a website SEO? Depends, right? It depends on the toolbar. If I can get free traffic, why not? If I can't get free traffic, then I'd go to paid. Most of the time when I do toolbars, I usually do paid traffic because it's cheap enough. So really cool. Williams, hey Marcus, I created a high quality PDF for freelancers looking to boost their sales and customers. Landing page and opt-in already set, but please, how do I get the clicks? Well, we have to go in and we have to refine your niche, right? Because, I mean, you have your sort of niche, but you have to find out what they're searching for. And it's not hard to do. Like, you just have to go down the list. And what I would recommend is go over to simplesitesbonus.com, get the Simple Sites course, ask for a consult with me, just ask a support team and say, hey, can Marcus talk to me about this? Or send us what you're doing, and I'll look it over, and I'll tell you how to do it. And at the end, you'll be like, holy crap, that's amazing. That'll work, right? And you'll go do it, and then hopefully you'll come back and be like, look at all the results I got, right? So really, really cool. Southern, yeah, join our Tuesday calls for the high ticket niche people and ask questions about it. So cool. All right, guys, so I think that's about it for today, unless there's any other questions. Again, that's affiliate2020.com, affiliate2020.com. You can get that. You can go to downloadmynotes.com, and you can get all the info, the notes and everything like that. But again, don't let like a measly $47 stop you from this, because this is a skill. Once you learn it, it's done. Like, it's ready to go. You're like, hey, there we go, right? Pretty simple. So, cool. To my site, if I don't have money for paid traffic and 3 months to get ranked on SEO. Yeah, so like if you want to get traffic now, you need to go where your customers are, right? Where are your customers hanging out? Where do you find them? go find some freelancers, go drum up some sales, talk to people, get in there. It's not that hard to do. You just need to figure out where people are. And that's why the first thing I teach you in all of my courses is niche refinement. If you get niche refinement wrong, I don't care how good your site is. I don't care how good your offer is. I don't care how good your PDF is, right? As you see, no one's beating down the door for your PDF. So you need to get your niche refinement right. Otherwise, nothing's going to work. Nothing. Like, get the niche wrong, all bets are off. And this is where most people get it wrong. And the second place they get it wrong is with the conversion stuff. So we need to go in and we need to focus on the conversion, which is what this class is all about. So hop over to affiliate2020.com, get yourself signed up. If you got any questions or anything, let us know, and make sure you subscribe, click the bell, give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you next week, which is why you need to be subscribed, because we're live every week. Thanks again. See you next time.